What up, Leaders? Welcome back to my channel. Happy Christmas, happy Hanukkah, happy Kwanzaa to those who are celebrating the holiday seasons, and all the best for the new year. Today I want to talk about real estate development. I've showed you a lot of videos recently about development in Guyana. Guyana is undergoing a real estate boom, like most places around the world, a building development boom, and a infrastructure development boom, which you've seen from my videos of Sheriff Street and Mandela Avenue. What I want to do today is to show you what I'm doing to join in the real estate development scene here in Guyana. Now, I showed you in a previous video that I'm building a number of companies. One of them is a real estate development company, a condominium complex that I'm building called Onlet Gardens, located on the east coast of Demerara at Paradise, and called eco-smart homes, right? Building homes for people who want to live an eco-friendly lifestyle. And so what I wanted to do today is to show you, or give you a step-by-step description of the process of real estate development in Guyana. Some of these steps might be similar or the same for other places in the world, and for those of you who are in Europe, in North America, and going through the process, you might confirm that this is in fact what it takes to build real estate. And for those of you who want to learn how to do this business, what I'm going to do is to give you a step-by-step instructional guide, say, of how to become a real estate developer over time. Because as I go through the process of building my first building and, you know, going through the steps of building a condominium complex, I'm going to share those with you. So for today, I just want to give you the 5 things you need, the 5 steps that you need to go through when you're building real estate in Guyana. Right? Now, I've shown you some videos where we've seen very large projects being constructed. Remember, I showed you over a period of 2 years the construction of the Pegasus Suites and Corporate Center, built in Kingston, Georgetown. That building cost hundreds of millions of dollars to build, hundreds of millions of Guyana dollars, several million US dollars to build. And people want to know, well, how does a guy like Vidal, for example, build the Pegasus Suites in Guyana? Well, it requires business, right? It requires cash flow, it requires banks and financing, it requires investors. And so what I'm doing in this video is to demystify the process of building real estate. So what are the steps? I'm going to give you 5 steps that I'm going through to build real estate in Guyana, and I'm calling my building or my company eco-smart homes. You can find it online, ecosmarthomes.rnbrand.online, ecosmarthomes.rnbrand.online. People have already contacted me about their interest in buying or living in these condominiums, and so you can still contact me on the website or directly by email, and I will respond. But these are the steps that I'm taking. This is the process, the procedure for building real estate in Guyana. The first thing is you need a business plan, right? So the first thing you need is a business plan. The second thing you need, number 2, is a marketing plan. Number 3, you need building plans or construction drawings, you know, architectural designs. Number 4 is you need the land, right? You need a title to the land that you are building on. And then number 5 is you need financing. You need banks or investors to provide you the capital for building. So I'm going to take you through these steps one by one so that you understand exactly what it entails. Number 1 is you need a business plan. Now, if you're building a huge building, let's say like a hotel, right, or a condominium, you're probably not going to be able to build it out of savings. It's going to have to be part of a business, and therefore you need a business plan to show to the investors and the banks. Your business plan will tell investors or the banks how you plan to recoup the cost of construction, the cost of building, and the cost of operating this building, right? Cost of maintenance and all that. So you need detailed business plan describing the nature of your business, you know, in this case, real estate business, the size and scope of the business, what you plan to do, you know, the kinds of buildings you plan to build. These are commercial buildings or residential buildings, you know, residential real estate or commercial real estate. So you need to be able to describe for your investors or for the bank what your business is going to be about, your business model, how you're going to get money, how you're going to earn money, how your business is going to be able to show some cash flow. And you need also to show that the business is, you know, the model is likely to be successful. It has to be convincing, right? So the first thing you need is a business plan. Number two is you need a marketing plan. Because if you have a business that you want to convince investors or the banks that you are going to be successful, you have to show them that you are aware of how to get your customers interested and how to get your customers buying into your business, right? So you need a marketing plan. And for real estate, they want to see, the banks in particular want to see that you're working with a established real estate firm. You know, you need names like Century 21 or Remax, you know the names, you know. So I'm not giving free advertising, but you need to be able to work with some established real estate agents or real estate firms that can help you market your condominium or your hotel and so on. Number three is you need building plans, construction plans, architectural designs, architectural drawings, right? So the bank wants to know, or your investors will want to know, what kind of building you're building, how large is it, how much will it cost to build, you know, what are the design features, you know, what is the, for example, if you're building condominiums, what is the square footage of the apartments, what's the layout of the apartments, what are the amenities in the building. So I have all of those on my website at ecosmarthomes.rnbrand.online. You can see that I've already come up with building plans, and well, we're working on building plans, but business plans and marketing plans and so on. Number four is they want to know, this is if you're going to be working with investors or a bank, they want to know that your land is secured. In other words, that you have purchased land or that you have title to the land that you're going to build on. They want to know the dimensions, they want to know the valuation of the land, and they want to know location, right? Because everything that is valuable about real estate is location, right? Location, location, location. So they want to know that your real estate, where your real estate is going to be located, that you secure the land, that you have title to the land, and there are no complications. And then finally, you need to talk about financing. So you need 100 million, 200 million, 500 million. You basically need to present all of that, your business plan, your marketing plan, your building plans, and your land, to the bank or to your investors and convince them that you're able to pull this off. So you need financing. So the first thing when you go to the bank, right, the bank will ask you for your building plan, for your business plan. They want to see your cash flow. They want to see records and so on for the last, what, 3 or 4 or 5 years. They want to see that your business, you've been paying your taxes, that you're above board and so on. They want to see your marketing plan. They want to see that you're working with reputable real estate agents. They want to see your building plans, that they meet the building codes, that you have permits. They want to see that you have land and it's been properly evaluated and so on, right? And they want to see that you are able to pay back a loan of the magnitude that you're requesting. Let's talk a little bit about the banks. Now, I made a bunch of videos in the past about banks and banking in Guyana. Some of the best banks, told you what the interest rates are. Currently, interest rates are about 10 to 12% for this kind of real estate development loan, right? There's a lot of construction going on right now in Guyana. The business is booming, the economy is booming, and so the potential to succeed in this kind of business is actually very good. So the banks are convinced that Guyana will see an increase in population, there's going to be a population boom in the future, and there's going to be increasing demand for housing, and so they are willing to work with you if you're presenting a convincing building plan, business plan, marketing plan to the banks. But they want to see that you have it all together, that it is convincing, because when you present your business proposal, your loan request to the bank, it's going to have to pass the approval of the board. They're going to take all of your documents and all of your plans and present it to the board. And the board is what is going to have to approve your loan, right? So you want $100 million, you want to borrow half of the cost of construction of your building. The bank is going to need to present your entire portfolio to their board, and they will meet, and the board will meet and consider your entire business model, and they will decide whether to approve a loan for your building. So that's how it works here in Guyana, right? Currently interest rates are about 12%. The bank will finance about 50% depending on the kind of building you're building. You know, if it's a residential building, they might go up to about 80%, but as far as business and as far as risk, they're probably going to finance, you can expect them to finance about 50%. So if you're building a building about, it costs about $100 million, $200, $300 million, and you need to find about $150 million of your own, so the bank will lend you about $150 million. So that is how it works here in Guyana. I don't know how it works elsewhere where you are in the world. Leave in the comments below what building construction is like in your neck of the woods, whether these procedures are the same. If there's anything that you think I need to know, or that other people who are watching this video need to know about construction in Guyana or in your neck of the woods, share them in the comments below, because we're all here to learn, and we'll appreciate any contribution from Raphael Nation. Remember, you can share this video with friends and family around the world, and you now can purchase merchandise from Raphael Nation. That is, if you want to show off your support for Raphael Nation and the Raphael Nation brand, you can go to my website, rnbrand.online, where I have hoodies and t-shirts and jerseys and baseball caps and all this merchandise with the RN brand logo, Raphael Nation brands. You can show that you support this channel and you support development in Guyana. I have them right now featuring the Guyana flag with the face of native and Amerindian girl, and the US flag in the background. That is the featured design showing Guyanese American pride and showing that you're supporting the development in Guyana, one of the fastest growing countries in the world. So share this video with friends and family around the world. Share your comments below. Let us know what you think about real estate development. If there's any other information I'm missing that I need to know that you want to share with us, and let people know what's happening here in Georgetown, Guyana. Later.